Let's take a closer look at the new Williams FW45. After Williams experimented with short tiny side pods last year and a huge update to the more promising large downwashing side pods, they kept this concept for 2023. Like we said at the end of the 2022 season, this seems to be the best compromise for teams to keep the front rear wake outboard, dragging clean air towards beam wing and barrel area and stiffening up the floor edge. Williams traditionally copies successful designs of other teams, which is normal in F1, but their problem in the past has been to fully understand the copied designs and to get them to work. So let's hope that this will be different this year. As far as we can tell from the picture, also Williams uses a center-loaded front wing, which helps to produce more outwash. Also, the side features with multiple elements help to increase outwash. We can see side pods with an extreme undercut, downwashing slope and large bluff sidewall, just how we've seen it at the Alpine last year. So while other cars try to push the front rear wake outboard more aggressively to make sure the front rear wake stays away from the 15mm raised floor edge this year, Williams copied last year's design where sealing the floor edge was not an issue. This huge undercut is there to help to guide as much clean air as possible with as little directional change as possible to the rear area. They then use a super slim lower rear to get as much performance from beam wing and barrel area as possible. Result of that is that the cooling exit sits above and aims for the gap between beam and rear wing. Although the general trend of this year is, unsurprisingly, to create more outwash with larger side pods, which allows teams to have more cooling in the sides and less in the center, the Williams has not as big side pods and hence similar amount of center cooling as last year. Also, like the other 2023 cars we have seen so far, Williams uses a small shark fin to reduce the size of the shark fin vortex and to guide it underneath the rear wing instead of hitting it, which would reduce downforce in fast corners. So, in my own experience, it's hard and usually more work to copy someone else's design and make it work. While concentrating on copying last year's design, we can only hope that Williams didn't lose focus on this year's regulation changes. But we also have to say that this car might be a much better basis than the car they had last year at this time. So what do you think of the new Williams FW45? Let me know in the comments below and check out my other videos for more.